Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is your August reading, the first 2 weeks of August. I hope you're keeping well. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle, and of course this is a general reading. Taurus, let's see what's going on for you in the first part of August. What's happening for you? Pulling a couple of cards from the Energy Oracle deck to see what's going on. We've got, interesting, looking at some contractual agreements here. What is it that you're agreeing to? What do you need to pay more attention to in terms of the details, Taurus? Something that you need to sign, something, a decision you need to make, commitment perhaps, feeling a little bit unsure about how to move forward on this. Perhaps there's a little bit of tension around this situation that you're needing to understand. Perhaps there's certain parties at play here that are working against you, or there's some aspect here that's causing some tension around an agreement or a contract. How interesting is that? Let's see, where am I drawn to here? So what is this coming up for you, Taurus, in your energy? You're trying to approach this from a fair place, a win-win situation, but you're not sure how to go about this. You're feeling quite mentally and emotionally confused by the situation. And change is necessary here, Taurus, but not everybody is in agreement. You're feeling like people are quite defensive. Maybe you even have to defend yourself here on the matter. So let's see if we can get some guidance here for you moving forward about this. Well, Spirit is saying straight away, look, have faith because the situation is going to work out in your favour. We've got the triumphant card here. Really adopt an energy of positivity here, Taurus. You can make this happen. This situation is going to move quite quickly and get resolved. So really focus on what is for the greater good here. What is for the greater good for everyone? And really sort of seek to get inspiration here for the right thing to do, to really come from a place of integrity and truth in order to resolve this situation. Remind yourself why you're here, why you're doing this, what's the greater purpose and the outcome here, because otherwise you allow yourself to go into a place of fear and feeling trapped by your own thoughts. And that is going to work against you. So remember the greater purpose here for what you're trying to change or do in your life. So if it's not an actual contract itself, perhaps it's what you're committing to yourself in your life. What is your commitment to you? Are you clear about that for yourself? Do you need to get some clarity and some divine guidance around this? Because this is where you're meant to place your energy. This is, what you do to be successful in your life is to live your purpose and to do it from a place of a sense of lightness and freedom and feeling inspired rather than feeling restricted. Going into that place of creating stories or worrying about things not turning out, feeling trapped. This isn't going to do for you. This is not the way to move forward, Taurus. Okay, so take that as it is for you in your life right now. Make sure you stay in a place of positivity and looking at the greater good for you and for others. And this is going to help you stay in a place of peace. You've definitely got something going on here that's really concerning you. What you want is to stay neutral. You want to stay in a place of peace and calm to manage this situation that is unfolding. And as you do that, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. When you ground your energy, Taurus, you really come from a place of strength. Be patient with the change that is happening here. Something needs to be agreed to, but you've got to take a very peaceful, calm approach to this and see what you need to see in order to create that outcome for yourself that's going to lead you to that place of inspiration and what you're here to do, your purpose, because something here, somebody's tempers are frayed, somebody is really creating a lot of unnecessary chaos and confusion, and something's tipped somebody off. I don't know if that's you or someone else. I do get the sense it's someone else, but really it's most important is that you stay calm. Keep your inner peace. Okay, all right, so how do we move forward here? So Taurus, we've got, what it brings us back to is a place of, well, what needs to be done here? What has to be cleaned up? What has to be sorted? What needs to be thrown out? What do we need to attend to? And really the best way to approach it is, don't go back to the past, don't engage in discussions that bring up things from the past. Really stay present. That also helps you to stay neutral and to keep your sense of peace and calm. And it helps to calm the waters emotionally as well. When we take the place of an observer in a difficult situation, a difficult conversation maybe, if we step into the place of the observer and examine, be aware of our own perceptions on something, but also to come from a place of neutrality when we see outside of ourselves, is the way to go forward. And as you do that, everything that's supposed to happen will happen. Everything will align and come back into play the way it's supposed to. So when you trust in that beautiful, calm energy, you manage your own thoughts, your own approach, your own perspectives on the situation. You get to manage your emotions. And you come back to a place of a deeper understanding. And you also realise that sometimes we don't always agree or see things eye to eye, Taurus. So we've got to sort of understand perhaps sometimes a person's anger or perception has been clouded. They're not seeing things the way you see things. So keep that in mind. And when we stay calm and we trust in ourselves, usually things can be resolved from that kind of energy, from that place. So let's pull a few tarot cards here for you, Taurus. Yeah, so we've got here, now we're feeling a little bit more passion for the situation, a little bit more inspiration and a readiness to create some change. The King of Pentacles is like, okay, where change is needed in your life, where something is shifting, we're going to take it slowly, step by step. There is a sense of, yes, this is happening, but we're just going to check everything first, because Taurus, we know that you like certainty, and the Knight of Pentacles is giving you that sense of certainty and groundedness before change happens. Now, with the Magician card, this is your energy. You're so capable, Taurus, of creating the change that you want in your life. So what is this change? Are you offering a peace cup here, or is someone offering this to you? Standing your ground is what I'm getting as well. Standing in your truth is really important here. Okay, moving forward, yes, there has been a little bit of argy-bargy here where you've needed to really stand up for yourself, Taurus. But, with reflection, it's so important that we focus on the good. We focus on where things are okay. There are some battles we just don't need to fight. There's some things we just let go of, things that have been disappointing. And I feel like there's been a matter where you have felt a little disappointed, Taurus, but we're going to move forward. There was some hurt here, but I feel that you get past it, and I feel like there's a peace cup that's presented between you and another person. And let's focus on that, because we don't want to stay in a place where we feel that things haven't worked out. We want to lift that vibe, don't we? We want to lift it to a place of positivity. So I feel like something has happened recently, Taurus, that was perhaps unfair. Somebody got ticked off. But you're now sort of looking to, how do we clean this up? All right. Okay, there's a little bit of a common theme happening here. So you get the idea here that we've got to really manage our thoughts, manage our thinking here. And when we do, we restore the situation to a place of balance. And we don't want to have winners and losers, and sometimes that's just the way things happen, how things turn out. But if we come from a place of fairness, Taurus, then things can be resolved and we can move forward, and that's really what you're aiming for here. All right, let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What does Taurus need? Moving into August, what's coming up ahead for Taurus? There's a new emotional situation unfolding here for you where there's improved relations here, and with the Sun card, you're coming back to a place of recognising that life is really, truly beautiful after all. So I feel like you get past this little argy-bargy situation that happened, and now you're in a place where you're starting to really think and feel positively. You're forward focused, you're looking to the future now. Things are starting to feel very exciting, very inspiring. There is a better course of action for you here. There's a different pathway that's required for you to think about, Taurus, as you move forward. And certainly this is an opportunity for you to work with someone on something rather than to take the path alone. So consider whatever your focus is at the moment in your life. Consider doing this with someone else. Collaborate with someone, take a journey or a trip with someone, go down a pathway with someone else who's aligned with your values. I feel like Spirit is saying this is going to bring you happy days and a great deal of success. Your life is changing here, all right? So it's about moving forward with someone and a recognition of what's going to bring that beautiful sense of freedom. So in order for that change to happen, we've got to let go of our concerns, our worries, and really sort of embrace life with the view to possibility thinking. What are the opportunities here? Really embrace that energy, Taurus, and you're going to find that life you step into this really beautiful feel-good lane and things start to improve in your life. So we move away from that sense of feeling disconnected, and the energy has been a little bit tough recently, all over the shop. And perhaps your emotions have been pulled and life hasn't been exactly smooth, and there's been a situation around you where there has been heated emotions and arguments and hostility. But Taurus, it feels like everything is finally getting resolved, and that what's meant to be is playing out here. And in the end, there's going to be a resolution to this fragmented energy, this very emotional period of time that you're going through. And there's going to be a breakthrough here where finally all of this seems to just settle down and move on. And there's a new sense of new opportunities are coming your way. Now, I don't know whether this was a situation for you or whether you were drawn into something, Taurus, but things are getting resolved and something magical happens. There's a real sense of adventurous spirit where you discover something, you realise something, and this is all part of this change that's happening in your life. It's a real adventurous time in your life that you're approaching, and I feel like good fortune is coming your way. You're manifesting and attracting this beautiful good fortune into your life. And it leads to kindred partnerships, soulmate relationship, an experience of having fun with someone that resonates with you, that shares your values. Taurus is really in a space of wanting to feel uplifted with you and have good times with you. So I'm saying embrace this beautiful period of time. The Sun card is a really, truly fabulous time, and it's so opposite to the energy that you felt you've been tied up in recently, which has felt really mentally draining and emotionally and just really challenging. But here we go. Things are now resolving. So you've been going through all of this challenge so that you can clean up your life and move forward. You're being uplifted and into a new period of time in your life. We're experiencing a lot of soul growth here. A lot of lessons are being learned, and you're being lifted to move into a new stage of your life. That's where those opportunities lie, and that's where you're going to learn to really understand who you are and why you're here and how you can really truly grow and expand and understand your reason for being here. There's some beautiful things ahead. Let's see. Yeah, and when you take that pathway, success is yours. There's such a beautiful upliftment to your life coming your way. And this is because you've listened. You've allowed yourself to move on from this very emotional and mentally trapping time, torturous time, feeling trapped. You understand. I'm sure you understand. And now you're being asked to just stay really present in this moment, taking one step at a time, one day at a time, really tuning into the truth of who you are, Taurus, as you step into this beautiful time in your life where you're learning so much and feeling quite enlightened and inspired by this change that is happening in your life. Wow, I'm loving this for you, Taurus. Fantastic. Yeah. So it has been a period of darkness for you. It has been a difficult period of time where you felt quite lost and quite disconnected from yourself. But this is now changing. You are moving out of the darkness of a long period of time where you felt not at peace, really not knowing where you've been going, feeling a little bit left out in the cold. But this is now changing, where we're going from the dark into the light. And how beautiful is that? Let's pull some tarot cards for you, Taurus, to see what's coming up for you. Just incredible. We've got the Ace of Wands. It's like new beginnings, feeling really inspired. You are the magician here, Taurus. You are making stuff happen. This is such a new and empowered energy of yours, Taurus, that you're stepping into. It's the beginning of something amazing. The Ace is a beginning card. The Magician is number 1. So powerful new beginnings where you are just soaring to new heights. Yeah. So the Wheel of Fortune, things are just getting better and better and better for you, Taurus. And the Page of Pentacles, it's trying new things now, stepping out and trying new things, and being prepared to look at things in a new way. You're looking at your life in a new way. So yes, you may feel a little bit of a newbie as you start afresh, start new, but it's for the better. You are stepping into your sense of personal power here, and you're working out what it is that you keep in your life, where you need to put your energy and your time and resources. You've had a period of time to rest and reflect about this, to really be on your own, to think through things for yourself and what's important for you. And this has really put you into a place of victory. And you're going to celebrate for yourself that you've done the work and you've made some decisions that are very important for you, Taurus. And now you're feeling like you're going to do you now. You're going to focus on you with the Queen of Pentacles here. Sun card out again. Suddenly life seems to be so much lighter and brighter for you, and a lot more promise and hope and positivity is being restored for your life. You're walking away from something that has been emotionally quite draining and difficult for you, where there hasn't been a lot of love or fulfillment. But now you are ready to do you. The Empress card is you doing you, learning to nourish you, birthing new things in your life. And now clarity is coming, where you had a lot of confusion and you just weren't sure how to let go, what to let go of, feeling confused. You're moving out of that energy now, and you are starting to trust yourself. You're starting to make some decisions to help you move forward, which is great. So you're choosing your thoughts now. You are giving yourself time to think about things, to think things through. And now you're getting to a place of now looking at, well, what's right for me? What do I need to choose to keep in my life? Where do I put my time and energy, and where don't I? What's the most important thing for me? So well done, Taurus. This feels like you're really honouring you, and it does take you to that place, a sense of freedom now, that life feels lighter and brighter and more positive for you. And there's a real sense of relief now, because all of those worries, the lack of sleep, the concerns that you've had, this is now going to be a thing of the past, Taurus. So I'm happy for you. This is really a great sense of relief, and you're really moving on now to something so much better. And I feel that, you know, there's gold ahead. You know, beautiful opportunities are awaiting for you. And this is where your focus is now, as it should be. So your wishes are being fulfilled, Taurus, which is fantastic. So think big. Look at all of the possibilities. See your own magnificence in all of this. I do feel it's a time you're starting to really come back to a place of appreciating you. And maybe you hadn't done that at all, but you're letting yourself go free now, and you are ready to recognise that you deserve this. And I really love that, Taurus. It's fantastic. You may need to feel that you've got to sort of protect what is yours and manage your finances, and that's okay. Things will work out just fine. You're restoring balance in your life, and you're really making bold decisions, having the courage to move forward and to move away from things that have felt quite conflicting and kept you trapped. And now you're experiencing, and you will experience, a much more reciprocal energy, much more balance in your life, and certainly the closure of something is allowing you to move forward and birth something new in your life. Taurus, it has been quite a turbulent time for you, but no doubt about it, you're now stepping into the light and honouring you, and I love that for you. I hope this reading has helped you in some way. Stay tuned for the mid-month reading. If this video has helped you, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so before. It helps me to bring more of these readings to you. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Have a beautiful beginning to the month, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, Taurus. Bye.